Hello, my name is Suzanne Smythe Sampson, world-renowned hotelier. My new series, BnB Emergency, takes me to some of the worst-rated B&Bs across the globe. With over 2 million people now letting out their spare rooms as B&Bs, never before has it been more crucial to make sure that your humble abode is in tip-top condition for rentals. This week, I am in the World Heritage City of Bath. As you can see behind me, the Royal Crescent, a World UNESCO Heritage Site. But I can't spend all day looking at the beautiful limestone. No, somebody needs my help. This week's host, Roy Bergstein, seems to be repelling customers away from his home rather than reeling them in. Let's go and meet Roy and see if I can help. Is my nipple out or is it just inside? Is it in? Is it in or is it out? It's fine, isn't it? Roy, hello, it's Suzanne from BnB Emergency. Pleasure to meet you.
Thank you for coming. If you could take a step back, please. I just need to do a quick smudge. It's something I do for all of my guests. If you just turn for me, please. Right, lift your right leg, please. Yep, that's fine.
Oh!
Sorry. Right leg. I hope you understand. Right, I'll just smudge you, please. Right, if you do me, it's almost there.
I don't want to.
But great. If you would come in to my home, please. Welcome. Welcome.
Wow, Roy, what a bizarre yet beautiful home you have. You've got some very unique sort of equestrian memorabilia.
Thank you. Some of my prized possessions.
Lovely. Would you mind showing me to my room?
Sure. Just up the stairs.
Lovely.
Here. Yeah, please don't touch anything. Please.
Sorry. Oh, wow. Yes. Very humble. Humble abode. Lovely. Roy, I'm going to start my inspection now. We don't need you for this part of the process, so do go back downstairs, do what you need to do.
Okay, great.
And I'll be doing the inspection.
All right. So I'll just
Yeah.
I will leave you to it then.
If you could.
In the space here.
Thank
Okay,
you, Roy.
I'll just be downstairs. If
Roy,
you need
thank
anything,
you.
just call to me. I'll be close. Right. Good. Yes. Just anything. If any issues, just please.
Right, Roy, thank you so much. Thank you, Roy. Okay, so I always like to start my inspection with the main event, the bed. My initial reaction is the aesthetic is a little prepubescent. Anywho, let's get down to comfort. So, you know what? It's actually not that bad, surprisingly, for a sort of shitty little IKEA jobby. They've got a good topper on this. I've got to say, he's got a good topper on here, has he, Roy? Yes. Now, I'm nervous to have a look beneath the sheets, having seen Roy's fingernails. But, yes, let's take a little look. We'll strip this back. Yes. You want to close up on this? Grass. Have you got that? And Christ knows what that is. What in God's name is this heinous monstrosity? I don't even know where to begin. In fact, I won't begin, I'll end. It looks like somebody's thrown up at a petting zoo. Oh, crikey. Now, those of you that know me know that I am a keen literary bean. I love reading. I love sort of being taken into another world by words on a page. So I love seeing books when I come to do my inspection. It rates really highly with me. It marks incredibly highly. Let's see what we've got. We've got out of the blue, she says. Out of the blue, modern day miracles and extraordinary coincidences. What a load of absolute trollop. The Essential Crystal Handbook. Don't waste my time with this absolute fudder-dudder. Right, what's this? Healing through colour. Is that a fucking joke? These are you know what, the people that believe this sort of shit, they're the people that are not getting their vaccinations. Next thing you know, people will be reading this book, they'll be saying, oh no, don't have some ibuprofen, let me just put a little bit of pink paint on your wrist. I've seen it all. Theo Gimble, the author, looks like he's never had a fucking vaccination in all his life.
Post-bedroom, it was time to move on to my favourite part of the inspection.
Here we are in the bathroom, El Baño, La Piscina, whatever you like to call it. Overwhelmingly blue, but otherwise, you know, it's all right. So, yes, are we doing the infamous toilet test? Yes, we are. It is, in the industry, my signature test. And honestly, for me, it's the only way that you can truly test how thoroughly the toilet, the bowl, and the rim has been cleaned. So I'm just going to go in for the test. Oh God. Oh no. No, I can actually taste urine. I can taste... Oh, Jesus Christ, there's a pube. Oh my, there's a pube! Circus? Yeah. Damn right, it's a bloody circus in here. You done? You done?
After the inspection, I decided I wanted to get to know Roy on a personal level, so he took me through his daily routine. I even let Roy do one of his infamous tarot readings for me.
What about that one sort of right at the
Don't touch it. I will pick it out, please. Just indicate the card.
Sort of like the bottom of the deck.
This one
Yes,
here.
that one.
Great. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, that's gonna end really badly. That's gonna end really badly. Tragic accident. I'd look like. Then you'll be alone for it. So.
Well, I'll die alone.
That's what the cards are saying. You're gonna die alone. So, glad we did that, huh?
Throughout the day, Roy became increasingly hostile.
There's actually filthy animals in my house spilling tea, just wherever. Like, it's no big deal. You have no sense of decorum, no sense of how to behave in other people's homes.
This is what you do when you enter other people's homes. You make a mess and then just leave it for them to clean. No, that's fine. I have it. I've got it. I'll clean it up.
Filth and spilling everywhere.
Just you know what? Just if you could give me a moment. I need a moment to cool down. Actually, I can't film right now. I need to stop this. Actually, we're done here for right now. I said I need a break, please.
Roy's outburst prompted me to call a one-on-one session so I could understand the root cause of his violent attitude towards guests.
Roy, I want to help you. I want to help you, Roy. I want to understand. I want to get to the bottom of this. You know, you welcome people into your home, and yet you are incredibly hostile. You're an incredibly hostile man. Look, let me level with you, Roy. Look at me, Roy. Look, I've taken my glasses off. Look me in the eyes, Roy. I want to help you. I've told you our team, we have aftercare support. I want to understand why a man like you will apply for this program because he seeks help and he needs help, and yet you don't want to be helped, do you, Roy?
I don't think the glasses flatter you anyway.
Well, Roy, actually, something I wanted to ask you was where this comes from. Where does this deep-rooted hostility come from? What was your relationship like with your father, Roy? Did he love you? Roy, did he love you? Roy, did your father love you? Or were you slightly attracted to him? Were you? If you were slightly attracted to him, Roy, I'd understand why you're behaving like you are right now.
I decided to sit Roy down and talk him through the inspection.
So, Roy, first and foremost, I want to say thank you for having me in your home. There's a few things I wanted to flag post-inspection. And what I'm hoping to do is that these are things we can work on in the next couple of days whilst I'm here. Yeah? So the first thing I noticed on inspection was there was a piece of grass in the bed. Could you explain that?
Well, I lead a very earthy lifestyle. It's plant-based, and you've seen many plants around the house. I mean, I can't be held accountable.
I can't be held accountable. Roy, you've got to be accountable for this home.
Are you accountable for your meat consumption? Probably not.
Look, Roy, I have to eat pepperoni sticks 3 times a day because I have a gut condition.
You smell like pepperoni.
Another thing I wanted to raise with you was the level of dust. They are absolutely filthy. I've seen less dust in the house of an obsessive compulsive hoarder. Can you get that? Have you got it?
You didn't touch them, did you?
Disgusting. Well,
Did you touch them?
that was part of the inspection, yes.
So you've touched them.
Yeah. What
Great.
does that mean?
Well, now I'm going to have to cleanse them, aren't I? I have to wait for another full moon cycle. Good.
And what about this sort of hanging thing? Jesus Christ! Is that thing levitating? I'm quite shocked. Everywhere I look, every eyesight, there's a lion or a cow or a horse.
Could you call them spirit guides, please?
Okay. I noticed that this was something I really liked, actually. I love reading. I'm a real bookworm. I noticed you left some books in the bookcase for me to read.
It's for guest pleasure,
Absolutely,
And enlightenment.
and pleasurable indeed they were. Actually, a really positive note. There was a book. It was called Mythical Verse. Who, from the anarchy of dreaming sleep, or from its death-like void with punctual care and touch as gentle as the morning light, restored us daily to the powers of sense. Well, it's actually quite moving.
Just with that particular text, if you're seeking and you have an emptiness within you, a real lack of spirit, a real lack of fulfillment, you're going to find something in that book.
Right. Great, and I don't like to be so negative, but I did do an inspection in the bathroom. Spit or swallow? I always spit. You don't want to swallow this stuff, it's lethal.
You licked the toilet seat. Yeah, I saw that bit. You licked the toilet seat, didn't you? Frankly, I found that disgusting. You come into people's homes, you lick sanitation device. Is that the kind of show that you're running here? You lick toilets? Never in my life. That's disgusting. I think that's appropriate. I can't believe I invited you into my home.
Now then, Roy, so I've printed out some reviews because you are one of the worst rated BnBs online, and I think that it's really important that we get to the core and we really address the issue at hand here, and we can start working on some of these issues that
in their reviews. Shall we take a look? Okay, I'm going to read one here. It's 3 out of 10. Holistic hellhole. Brandon from Swansea. I am a spiritual man and have always wanted to visit the city of Bath, so I thought I struck gold when I discovered this unique B&B with beautiful interior quirks. Roy was incredibly welcoming and mentioned that he would be doing a shamanic healing ceremony that evening and asked if I would like to join him. Do you remember that?
I do.
You do. The ceremony consisted of Roy warbling like a banshee. He then exclaimed, "I'm getting some messages, I'm getting some information, Brandon." He then proceeded to tell me that my wife was cheating on me, my dog would die in the next 3 to 6 months, and there was a strong chance I would have a car crash and die on my way home to Swansea.
Well, it's all true.
It's
I
true.
mean, I'm surprised he made it back to write the review, honestly. Yeah. All of that's true.
Okay, Roy, I think that it would be really important for you to read one of these. There's a review here from Jenny Pie 808.
My stay in this home was charming, understated. Looks like I've never felt so relaxed in my life, and goodness gracious, that was kind.
Roy, that's not what it says. Okay? Denial is not just a river in Egypt. You are so deep in denial right now. You are drowning. You're drowning in denial. Okay, so I want you to read it, and I want you to read what it says on the page. Word for word, read it.
My stay in this home was more like a horror film than a relaxing city break. To say Roy is bizarre is an understatement. He's terrifying. That's not true. Fair. I was kept awake one night by what I thought was the neighbor's dog. After half an hour or so, I looked out the... well, she's blowing that out of proportion.
Read it.
After half an hour or so, I looked out the bedroom window and discovered Roy barking and what I can only describe as gravestones in the garden. I was too terrified to go down and confront him, so I slept with my back to the bedroom door and vacated the property at the break of dawn.
Is that true, Roy? Do you remember that happening?
I say she's misrepresented her stay with me, and that is all patently false. None of that is true at all.
So up here we can see the window from which the incident happened. Your guest saw you howling and screeching, she said, conducting some sort of ceremony. Is that right?
You know, some people really need attention, and they're not ready to receive spiritual messages, really.
Right. Yeah, so she sort of said you were barking, howling. I wondered if you were getting any sort of messages.
I was channeling a sort of spiritual connection of sort of... Oh, whoa. Hold on. Shh. What is that? Do you hear that sort of... Oh, it's like a whimpering coming through. Oh, this must be Hooli. This is my spirit guide from childhood. Is that... They don't speak English. Sometimes
Right,
they take different
okay.
forms. You have to... Oh, it's a dog? It's a... Hooli!
What are they saying? What are they saying?
Oh no, this is all wrong. You'll need to leave right now.
No,
You need to
Roy,
leave right
Roy,
now.
I'm
No,
here to
I'm
help
receiving
you.
message
I'm
from my
Roy,
spirit guides. You need to
Roy,
leave
you need
right
to calm
now.
down, Roy.
You need to go
Roy,
right
calm
now.
down.
This is dark energy.
No,
I won't
I'm-
have it.
Out, get out. I'm not staying here anymore. No, get out.
Out! Get out right now. No, I'm not filming anymore. I'm sick of... Get out! Leave!
Unfortunately, despite my grandest efforts and my wealth of experience in the travel and tourism industry, Roy could not be helped. Because Roy didn't want to be helped. So if you don't want to be helped, I can't help you. Please do bear that in mind when sending in applications. Next week we will be in Birkenpon-on-Trent, where we will be visiting Marion Ross, and she'll show us what's in...
Get off my property!
Oh, fucking hell, go! Grab the bags! Grab the bags!